Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we're currently over our domain limit. So let's just go ahead and hand out this title. I want to hand it to this guy because it's part of de jure this duchy. Now we can't give him the High Chiefdom title, right? But we absolutely can give him that title. Fantastic. So, there we go. And the reason we can't grant him the High Chiefdom title is because we are ourselves High Chieftains, and so that is fine. However, one thing that was pointed out to me in the comments section is holding feasts essentially allows us to turn money into prestige. Also, we're gluttonous, so we would lose 42 stress from holding a feast. This is something we should be doing. We can only do it every 5 years, so I've checked to notify when this decision becomes available, and we'll send the invitations. Fantastic. A cheery gathering. Welcome, friends. Wonderful. Okay. Oh yeah, I actually forgot that we declared war. That's exciting. We do need to wait for our army to grow. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and attack Danzig. And of course, if I recall correctly, yeah, Pomerania doesn't have Greater Poland anymore because of that inheritance in that last war. That's correct. The pleading gaze I receive from my vassal Gurkis is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she's hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. To think a chiefess would act in such a way. Well, she's also only 16, so... we could get a weak hook on her. And we'll do so. Fantastic. So we're attacking Pomerania here. And this will get us Danzig. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my wife High Chiefess Serente goes on and on about friendship. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not bothering you, my lord? An interesting conversation for 10 years, or we could get closer to forming a friendship with her. I mean, she is our wife. That might be a useful thing to have. Why don't we talk more about you instead? Excellent. Okay, so we'll siege Danzig. This guy died. That is some really small text. I feel like this should be like scheme target died, and then this text should show up down here. Like, this should show up here on 2 lines. You can no longer sway him. I don't know. That's kind of wacky. Okay, well, let's continue. As my guests depart. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I'm proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Serente to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Until next time, 150 prestige and 20 opinion of every guest for 10 years. Okay, yeah, that's a good prestige gain every 5 years. That is something that we should definitely be aware of. Our ward has gotten a skill. That's nice. Forbidden Love. At first, I thought it a joke. How could my daughter Gulbis and her uncle Tamer be lovers? Yet, the letter my spies intercepted describe encounters no woman should ever have with her uncle. We could protect them, or we could imprison them. Who is this guy? He's our brother-in-law. Is he himself a ruler? No, he's unlanded. We'll imprison them. No one will think us a tyrant. Gulbis and Tamer will lose opinion of us. Actually, all of their families would lose opinion of us. Yikes. Scheme resistance +8. We don't care about their opinion, but she's our daughter, he's our brother-in-law. We kind of care about their family's opinion. We'll cover it up, but I'm not happy about it. I would have greatly preferred to just expose it. Okay, so we currently have a few champions. We're not going to do anything about that just yet. We can designate a educator here, and we're going to have it be Gurkis. Gurkis will become Gurkis's ward. Perfect. And Gurkis is wanting... We have so many Gurkai. That's a lot of Gurkai. Gurkises? Gurke? Gurki? I'm not sure what the plural of Gurkis should be. I have no idea. We have a lot of Gurkises. Regardless. a whole lot of them. I would prefer it if you would siege somewhere else. Here and here would be ideal. Or here and here. But apparently, they don't have any interest in that. Okay. Well, we'll be taking Danzig then. This will be done in just a moment. We're at 180 out of 200. Fantastic. Make that 190. What is this? Oh, we can ransom the... Oh, Greater Poland wants to release our daughter who is currently imprisoned for 25 gold. You know what? We don't really need the gold. Sure. We'll accept that. Okay, so we should definitely push down over this way. We're at 28% war score right now. I think 2 more sieges and we'll probably be there. These guys are charging off down this way, and they're attacking this force. I'm okay with that, actually. I was watching Bajoris play with other children when Chieftain Aurelius tried to push him over. The moment did not last long, as Bajoris soon had made an entirely new game out of it, and forgotten the previous game entirely. So, he has the trait Fickle. We would gain 38 stress, and he could gain Wrathful, or 38 stress, and he would gain Forgiving. Now, our religion considers Wrathful to be a sin. It does not consider Forgiving to be a virtue. Okay, I want to mouse over Fickle. Or rather, mouse over Forgiving. Apparently it's not letting me. But, I think we'll give him Forgiving instead. We just dumped a bunch of stress with that feast, so I'm happy about that. We're at 30% war score right now. And we are requisitioning ourselves a Danzig. Which is always nice. I kind of want to hold it myself, even though this is part of the Pomerania Duchy. Pomerania might be our second duchy that we hold. We hold Prussia and Pomerania. That could be interesting. I'm inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. He's losing too much blood. Where is the physician? The healer is nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this man's only hope. Suddenly, as if he stepped out of thin air, my steward Chieftain Barut is at my side. He rolls up his sleeves and looks at me. 90% chance that Barut and I save the soldier. Essentially, we work together on this. We get a strong hook on this guy. He's not relevant. We could insult Chieftain Barut. That doesn't seem useful. Or we could let this guy die. We would gain stress and dread. That doesn't seem useful either. I think becoming friends with our steward, vassal, and champion is a helpful thing. There's a 9% chance that despite our efforts we lose him, but a 90% chance that we succeed here, and so we shall go for that. Hand me the tourniquet. Our patient screams and thrashes. Even though 3 grown men weigh him down, every step of the way is a battle. But Chieftain Barut remains calm, and eventually, a quiet focus settles over us. Not sure how we managed, but in the end, it seems like the soldier will live. That was an impressive feat, Bajoris, Borut says with a tired smile. It was an honor to serve at your side. Could not have done it without you. So, Chieftain Barut has become our friend, and we gained 50 learning lifestyle experience. Fantastic. So, our friend over here is calling us to war in a holy war for the Duchy of Anhalt. As a defender. I will accept. but you can't really expect that I'm going to show up right now. Just saying, buddy. Who are we against here? East Francia. I mean, we have more soldiers. And better quality. We maybe can pull this off if we can get out of this war quickly. Okay, now the enemies are joining the war. Of course, we had an ally join as well. Yeah, 14-215, that's more like it. So, we don't expect to win this war. That's fine. We are not actually particularly invested in this war. We're well ahead of the siege curve on Pomerania here. This will remain our main focus. If we have to come down here and fight, we can a little bit later, after we have concluded our business with Danzig. That's the idea here. Another king joined that war. I don't see a scenario where we win this, so realistically, we probably just want to sit it out. We would probably lose that. They have a better army commander, more army commander traits, higher quality, and more men-at-arms counter. Interesting. In that case, they're ahead on the siege curve. Maybe we can bait them into attacking us, or maybe we can just regen a little bit. See, we'd go through that. That's currently considered an even chance. Let's hold off until a month tick. Okay, let's give it one more month tick here before we attack. We're definitely going to attack, I think, in January. We would currently arrive in 28, 29, 30, 31, and 1 January. That's a neutral army. Okay. We'd arrive on 1 January. I actually want to arrive on 3 January. Okay. So let's allow this to tick. Yeah, that looks more like it. Wonderful. Okay, we're at minus 25 right now for our advantage. But we're pushing. Fantastic. Get out of here. Our Chancellor, Thorstein, has been wounded, and the injury runs deep. I fear that his body is not strong enough to fight this on his own. I feel death lingering by his bedside. There's nothing that can be done. He's severely injured. Okay. Well, that brought us up to 73% war score. And we're just going to cruise on over this way. And yeah, our ally is getting wrecked, and I really don't think that we can help with that. Yeah, this is really not a scenario. The Byzantines are in this? Oh my, okay. That's some exciting stuff. Too exciting. Well, we're not going to lose anything if this war is lost. And the war will be lost. Thorstein did indeed die, so we should get our Chancellor in here. And Chieftess Gurkis, I mean, she's a terrible steward. Absolutely abysmal. I'm sorry, Gurkis. We're going to bring in this guy. Skill 7? What? Diplomacy. He's our Chancellor. I was thinking stewardship. Hang on. Hang on. I kind of want this to be someone else, then. Stewardship is what we need. Skill 9 is our best. Okay. No, I don't want the pause menu. I want our champion menu right now. Yeah, that guy can be a champion. That'll be fine. Okay. These two can get married. And this is to this guy. Yeah, that's fine. Surely he won't accept matrilineal. No, we can't do it. Anyway, okay. Off we go. They're actually winning this battle. I mean, If they can fight them spread out like that, they can pull this off. But if they group up... And yeah, that's Byzantine army there. That's a yikes. Right? No, that's not Byzantine. That's East Francian. Where is the Byzantine army? Are they going to bother to show up? I don't know. We'll see. We're at 77% war score here. Make that 78. And we're just wrapping up our war before we attempt to help this guy. I'm not sure how much help we can realistically be here. Like, look at that. He's going to get wrecked here. Oh wait, this wasn't an army for the other people. Never mind. I was thinking it was. No, he wrecked them. That's good. He's doing okay. Let's finish up this siege. We can get a new perk, and we should. Defender of the Faith. Oh yeah. And then we can get Theologian next, I guess. I didn't mean to go down the Theologian tree. It just kind of happened. So they're at about 100. We are at about 125. So we're definitely ahead on the siege curve. So that's great. We can reinforce this guy as soon as we are done here. Come on. They're actually sieging faster than we are. That's real awkward. Interesting. Well, we're going to have to go take Danzig back. That delays us. Okay. This is a big oof right here. How are the army counts looking? I mean, if the Byzantines don't show up, that's not too terrible, right? These guys are well ahead of us on the siege curve. So that means that we actually need to go beat them. We don't actually have a choice here. We cannot let them take our capital. So we will pursue them over here. And we will fight them in the forest, which seems to be what they want. I mean, we're going to beat them. Our champion, Clucas, was slain. He was our counselor. That's unfortunate. And... fine. I'm not happy about it, though, Gurkhas. Okay. We gained a level of devotion. That's nice. And we're going to head over to Danzig now. We captured some enemy combatants. That's always nice. We can lawfully imprison this guy. We can ransom some prisoners as well. And we will do so. We can also designate a guardian, and so we shall. Okay. Well, let's go take Danzig back, shall we? Wonderful. So, how is this war going? Well, not amazingly. Differences in faith. In this chiefdom, they, who is this? Ah, that one. Right here. They do not believe, or they believe in Slovianska Pravda. They do not pray to Dievas. Gurkhas condemns it as a heresy, but the people ask for understanding. They will pray to the gods. We should probably get Gurkhas converting that as well, since we have a bonus there. Go at it. Excellent. Galenis comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards warfare, such as Galenis, can come to truly understand it. She's shown such great aptitude in both battle tactics and the management of armies. It's a shame that she'll never command armies. They grow up fast. So, she's a skilled tactician. And reckless. Okay. Well, let's get ourselves a Danzig and call it good for this war. And as far as this war goes, this war is a bit of a yikes. But I'm kind of wondering if the Byzantines are planning on actually showing up or not. If not, it's possible that we may be able to hold this off. But we are going to need to take Danzig. ASAP. We're about halfway done with the siege of Danzig before they even get to our capital, so that's ideal. I'm just sad that they siege faster than we do, but this should be sufficient in terms of being ahead in the siege curve. Oh, and they're actually getting fought by raiders. That's kind of convenient. That buys us a lot of time. And manpower, actually. Yeah, we're way ahead of them now. Fantastic. As soon as we capture Danzig here, that should give us a 100% war score. Yes, indeed. Enforce demands. Enforce demands. Wonderful. Now we're over our domain limit here. And that's okay. I'm going to send our troops down over this way. I don't really expect that we get much out of this. But we'll head down that way anyway. And we're going to need to hand out a title here. And I think it's got to be Danzig. Do we have anyone here who's not a vassal currently? Who can be? This guy. We'll grant him the title of Danzig. Wonderful. And onward we go. So now that Danzig is ours, we can push down over this way. And we can also start working on a holding over here. Longhouses is currently being constructed. I think in our county over here, we are going to also construct gathering halls. There we go. Got to get that sweet, sweet prestige cap up. Or rather, sweet, sweet prestige gain up. When can we change over to High Tribal Authority? Next year? Okay, we should definitely be saving up for that. Ooh, this battle is a bit of a yikes. I wish we were here. There is no way we get here in time. How are we going to do with supplies, anyway? Can we reinforce while in our allies' realm? Is this considered friendly territory? I would assume so. And yeah, we ended up losing that war. Or, not war, but that battle. Yeah, the Byzantines did turn up over here. That's, definitely spooky. Well, we had an ally join a war. 6,000 to their 13,000. I don't see a scenario where we win this. I think that this guy just got declared on by... I mean, he got declared on by the great powers, right? East Francia, Byzantine Empire. We don't lose anything from this, because we did not get declared on by them. But, we can take back some of this territory, I suppose. Siege this back. Maybe we can get away with this. The Byzantines are... looks like going to allow it. Actually, we're not sieging? Why aren't we taking this back? Ah. Because this is a city holding. This is a barony holding. I gotcha. It's already being attacked over here. We're going to need to come this direction. And that puts us in severe danger of being attacked by the Byzantines. I'm not a fan of this. They're heading back over the river. They have better tech than we do. Our ally is here. Okay. We're currently at minus 43. I don't think that we're going to win this war, right? I really, really don't. But we should be banking up soldiers in our unraised category right now, in theory. So that's fine. There's just so many over here. Definitely spooky. Ah, another daughter came of age. She's an adequate bargainer. That's nice. Or I guess I should say, that's adequate. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Out of curiosity. Yep. This is bad. Okay. We're bailing. Later, nerds. You can keep the siege progress if you want to. Actually, hold on a moment. Are we bailing here? Yes, we're absolutely bailing here. Did we get caught there? I think we did. I also think that we're not going to win this battle. Unless their troops don't show up. Yeah, their troops showed up. We're still in the early phase here. Later, nerds. We're out of there. They grow up fast. Yeah, I'm just going home. This war is over. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. Our ally is getting wrecked, but that doesn't really change anything for us. You can leave the offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time, when we figure out an heir for our spouse. Actually, reverse that. The spouse for our heir. I don't know why I said it that way.